I just want to tell you how I'm feeling. I want to make you understand. Oh, sorry. Hey, guys, welcome back to the Critical Fail podcast. This is episode number 13. 13 episodes. What a lucky number. Brought to you by Matt's Mats. Matt's Mats are the acrylic 1-inch plexiglass grid system that we use in the episodes. You can see them in our video series. This episode continues to show off just the flexibility and creativity that can happen as your party moves in and starts messing with things on your carefully planned out map and room, and you can just modify as you go. So critical with a 1 instead of an L, criticalfail.com. And also, I want to mention something very special and very cool, which is simply the music that we use in our episode. Kevin MacLeod, who runs Incomptech.com. Incomptech, it offers free-to-use, royalty-free music, and he's been doing this for years. And, you know, it's amazing, like, how often throughout my video production career I've used his stuff, especially when I didn't have a budget. And so the intro and outro music for our series this whole time has been by Kevin MacLeod from Incomptech. So check his stuff out sometime. Also, once in a while throughout the series so far, we've used acoustic covers from Fernando Ufret on YouTube. Fernando is just an awesome acoustic guitar player and singer, and he is rocking out some of these covers that are just so funny. And I just thought it's been such a great way to show off his stuff while adding a little bit of flavor to the things that our bard does. You can find him on YouTube. Search for Ufret, 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 and you can find him. This episode is we rickroll you. So anyway, without further ado, here's episode 13 of Critical Fail. I'm not a witch, I'm your wife.
Oh, I'm in front.
Yeah, I got this. All right, so you take up the position of wingman.
Okay, so can I request that the light be removed from my shield?
Yeah, I can pull it off.
Oof, gone.
I like that. All right. I don't sense anything more evil in front than I do around.
It's just
a crap storm. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to move up to the corner here.
Okay.
And see what I see with my dark vision.
Okay.
The same thing.
Your dark vision is rendered useless by all the burning light sources, but you can see, just like the full breadth of what I said before. Like the bars, like I said, I was kind of saying that more for Thordin's purposes, that the bars are a very fine metal. You know what I mean? Like
they're the only made thing in this whole area.
The braziers are very nicely crafted, and they've actually got some kind of like relief on the side that's hard to see because of the fires right above it. And
even with my dark vision,
even with your dark vision, yep, your dynamic range on your eyeballs is just one stop too short. I'm hitting it. Not short joke.
You didn't say tiny.
I know. And you will also perceive that like this bar is actually broken.
Okay.
These bars are actually broken as though something escaped from there.
So I'm going to assume that my half-orc lady friend...
It's a good assumption.
Escaped from there.
Yep. And perhaps...
Which is impressive to me based on how well those bars were made.
Yep. Shoddy workmanship, though, all around it. So
she was a strong half-orc.
Yeah.
Right.
She's mad. So there she is. And the
this
other
is the only person I can see.
It's the only person in there. Yep. And she's locked in. She's in behind. There's a padlock on the cell, kind of like that. Allows a small gate to open.
I don't see anyone else in the whole room.
You don't see anyone else.
Okay. Is anyone following me, or am I still by myself?
I'll follow you, but you're going first.
Yeah, that's fine, but you're all here?
Yes.
Okay.
We're in our...
Thordin nervously looks back and is happy to see all three of you.
They've still got my back. All right. Well, I'm going to proceed over to the cage.
Okay. What? No, I'm just kidding. You're fine. Okay. What do you guys follow?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay a little bit closer to the light source, though.
Closer to this cage?
Yeah, on the other side of that.
Okay.
You're here?
Other side.
Here?
There you go.
Okay.
And you? Or you move yourself, Nick? I don't know why I'm in.
Since I
feel like I'm in charge.
I'm gonna hug this wall here and kind of just hang out.
Well, within Thorn's shot.
Well, he's got like a nice view of the room too.
Okay.
Okay.
If my back's against the wall, I know
as gracefully and quietly as I can, I'm going to smash the lock with my hammer.
I love it. You like kind of walk up, smile. And yeah. Okay. Make a strength check, or no, make an attack roll.
Against the lock.
Yeah.
1. I got a 1. I just completely missed the lock.
You 360 yourself around.
Because our show's called Critical Fail, I like to make these things as interesting as possible. So when your hammer slips out of your hand and hits the elfin woman, but only doing 4 damage, let me say that you hear the distant DM chuckling, and your hammer is now in the cell.
Omnipotent
Yeah,
DM.
I'm just watching, and she's like who's away, and like looks around in confusion. It's like, oh God. Starts saying in common, "They're here! No, please don't kill me! I'm so sorry, please."
Can I turn around and say, Oorith, do you have a song for this?
Sure. It's called "Please Step Back from the Cage."
Okay.
Don't stand so close.
So
to me.
I'm going to step to here.
Yeah.
Very displeased that my hammer is now inside with the damaged elven lady.
So everyone awkwardly stands around for a minute, just kind of in stunned silence that
I failed so
that
terribly.
Thordin was trying to kill the poor captive woman.
So what it appears to them is that I've just thrown my hammer at her,
Point blank range.
and then I back up. I'm like, well,
Thordin's familial enemy is our locks or padlocks.
I guess.
I'm gonna not narrow my bow, thinking that she may be evil.
Okay.
As obviously
as
Thordin just attacked her.
Right.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to ask, can anybody unlock this thing?
Hold on a second here. I'm gonna
I do
go
need
up to
my
her and try
hammer
and calm
as
her
well
down
as the
and
prisoner.
let her know that I'm never gonna let her down. Never gonna run around or desert her.
You're talking to her and telling her that?
Oh, he's singing.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it. Unfortunately, she waves her hand, and her visage as an elf just melts away, and her green skin and warts and a long hooked nose and long white hair is revealed as she turns from this lovely creature into something. Just what is clearly a hag standing in there, and she slowly picks up your hammer and laughs in your face and gestures towards the ceiling. Roll initiative.
Yep.
Let's get him a little closer, though. There we go.
9.
10 or 20. Sorry, 20.
3, so 15.
Good news is she already has 4 damage on her.
And I'm guessing she's not proficient with warhammers.
No.
So
Nope.
she might as well be punching me.
But you don't have your main weapon.
I do have
All this other
javelins.
stuff planned, but why would
What's
she?
your
Of course, she's going to take advantage of having the
It's just
hammer.
1d6 instead of 1d8.
All right, so you can actually attack her before initiative starts because you had your arrow trained on her.
So he got
in ultimate paranoia. So you can.
Oh yeah, totally. I'm a totally attacking.
Yeah.
As soon as I see her skin start to turn and her pick up the
You'll
hammer.
have a -2 because she's behind the cover of the
the
bar.
laugh. Her laugh is greeted by an arrow.
yeah, did not hit.
You got 11.
Well, -2, so 9 plus her versus her.
She catches the arrow out of the air, turns it to ash, and flips you off.
Oh, okay.
Yep, that arrow's gone.
Can't retrieve
Even
that
though it
one.
was silver.
Yeah, well, the silver arrow.
That was a normal arrow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure it was.
Oorith switched arrows.
Just teasing.
Hey now.
Just teasing.
okay.
Go to the tape.
Check the tape. All right, so he fires an arrow. Now we're going to go into initiative. Liam is up first.
I'm gonna shoot another arrow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hit her this time.
So
14.
8 plus 6 is 14, minus 2 is 12. My guess is that also does not hit.
Where is Hag with no humor? No sense of humor. Is that in the
Oh,
book?
she's laughing.
You did hit her in the face.
With my hammer that she now has.
Yeah, you miss.
Okay.
I have to just beat the snot out of this. There's no two ways around it.
All right, cool. So yeah, Liam, you missed. Do you move, or are you happy with where you are?
I'm happy with where I am.
Okay.
Oorith. Surrounded by light with my back to the wall.
Oorith, your turn.
1 second here, I guess. Gotta check on one other thing. Okay, yeah, I'll shoot one of the silver arrows at her.
Okay.
19.
That's a hit.
With a silver arrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Just pointing it out.
Yep, I like it.
D6. 4 damage.
Okay. You stick an arrow. It pierces into her shoulder, and she kind of like looks at it and breaks it away. But took 4 damage. That's worth something. Oorith, Thordin.
Okay. I'm going to move up to the cage, which I don't take attacks because it's
Right.
one move.
Yeah, and she's can't quite reach you because it's through the thing.
Right. I'm going to stab at her with the javelin.
Okay.
Not throwing, just stabbing.
Okay. He'll have like a -2 because it's hard still through the bars.
But it's piercing.
I know. No, I know. But she can.
How wide are the bars?
She's very skinny.
She's on a diet, man.
Yeah.
So, 12?
No. A 14 wouldn't have done it either. If that makes you feel better.
It doesn't.
All right. Now, next turn. Oorith and Thordin make a perception check, please.
Jeez.
10.
Okay.
7.
Okay, cool. You guys
don't-
notice nothing. Nick, you see a giant... Let's see. Can you see that, Jake?
Nope.
Here it comes.
Oh, nice.
A giant kind of worm-like creature come landing on the ground in front of you, and it's got like these 4 kind of behind. Liam, you see it land behind Oorith. It's got these 4 kind of tentacles, and it's kind of like this greenish gray rock color. It drops down to the ground very quietly and starts to lunge towards the bard, and does so. Energy looks like that.
Oh, sexy.
Yeah, sexy.
You actually got the right thing for it.
I do. Then I happened to randomly buy that and then put this in here, and I didn't even know I had that until today. This creature attacks from behind, and he will do some serious damage.
Does he have to move closer to him?
I'm sorry, he did. He landed right behind him. Take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And as you just feel like out of nowhere, kind of like this feeling, in modern terms, it's like a chainsaw, like a whole bunch of teeth just rip across your back, like, and just like tear it across your shoulder. And it hurts.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Are they teeth or suction cups?
They're on the suction cups are a whole bunch of barbs.
Got it.
So that is that thing's turn, and the wonderful woman who is in the thing disappears.
And is my hammer still laying in there?
Your hammer falls to the ground.
Perfect.
That's it.
Okay.
So Liam.
Okay.
Do you shoot an arrow?
Well, so first it starts to shoot and ends with an arrow.
Yet another thing that you need to greet, that's for sure.
Hello.
Normal greeting.
It's the one move you guys have.
So first, I'm going to yell out Dorathu, which is Dwarven for turn around,
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
and then shoot an arrow.
Inspiration point.
Mark your inspiration point.
I am inspiration
Derpy.
He might need you to have that.
Right. I'm going to need... I might need an inspiration point.
I'm gonna do something really cool. Nice.
26.
Yeah, it's a total hit.
Okay. 8.
Crap.
D8.
I forgot. I have great weapon fighting.
What?
I should have been able to re-roll on that door. On the lock. It's all right. We'll just run with it.
Yeah.
I deal 12 damage.
You hit it really hard. You crack, like, it's got this like beak that kind of sticks out the middle of its worm head, and you like put a crevice right down it. But it's not bloody, but it is not happy with you. It kind of like.
Also, I know this was mentioned at the very beginning when we started last session. So the difference between what type of damage it is, does that matter on like only specific enemies or in general, or is that something I should always be conscious of? Or?
I will tell you when it matters.
Okay.
Like you can kind of make assumptions if you want, like that certain things will work, but yeah, like this thing is resistant to certain things, and I'm keeping track of that. But your hit was well outside the bounds.
Okay. That's just a generalized me learning the game.
Is charge still part of this edition?
No, but you can. Not that I know, but you can move in and hit. You mean the advantage of it? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I just didn't know.
Did you look in the back of the player's handbook?
I can't find charge.
Yeah, then it's not. I think that they got rid of that.
That stinks. Because this is where I'd use it. Yeah. Okay, anyways, sorry to disrupt. Whose turn?
It is...
It's got to be Oorith's turn.
It is Oorith's turn.
Right.
It is. Hold on, let's see. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna cast. I am in melee. Shit.
You'll have to shift.
You can shift away.
I will. I'll shift back one, and then I'm gonna cast the Tasha's Hideous Laughter.
Nice. On the mountain. Okay.
Yeah, so
I have to come up with a laugh for this
wisdom
thing?
saving throw.
There's going to be a lot of phlegm
I'm
involved.
a connoisseur of
Can you tell
creepy
me?
laughs.
Because I know it doesn't work on like animals, right?
It does. They've got to have an intelligence of 4 or more.
Okay. You learn the hard way that this thing has an intelligence lower than 4 as your spell fails.
Oh, great.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just something this is such a rare creature you wouldn't have known. And, or else I would have just told you that you knew. And yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so finding things out the
You're
hard
like,
way.
guys, I got this. Yeah. And yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's your turn. Unless you want to use do you have any inspiration points?
I do, actually.
You want to do anything or?
But I think I shall wait on this
Okay,
one.
fantastic. Thordin.
Now, within one turn, can I pick up my hammer through the bars
Yeah.
and move an attack?
You're a hero, sure.
Like with your javelin, you kind of sweep it towards you.
If you roll 5 or higher, you can reach your hammer through the bars.
On a 20?
D5.
On a
D6, I mean.
D6?
Yeah. She was laughing for a reason.
2!
Oh, your hammer is out of your reach unless you get that door open.
Okay. Well, do I get that without penalty of an action point?
Yeah, that's fine. You look and you're like, fuck, that's too far.
Okay. Then I am going to move up to this thing.
Okay.
However, I need to do it to not provoke opportunity.
Yep.
Then stab at it with my javelin.
Yep. Provoking opportunities when you leave space next to it, so if you run through it or whatever.
Got it.
Yep, go right ahead.
12.
Do you not get a bonus for the javelin?
That is with his bonus.
Plus 5.
Yeah.
7 plus 5 is 12.
Oh,
Nope.
that actually looks like a 12 for Rhapsody.
Nope, it sparks off of its kind of fairly rocky hide.
Not noticing me at all.
Yeah, totally. Just like, well, he's really mad at this guy who hit him in the beak really hard. All right, the bad guy's turn. He, with his low intelligence, though high wisdom, is going to move away from here, provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
Perfect.
So go ahead and make a swing.
And then try to lick my face.
11.
So you get no, you don't get anything. Yep. So
Another spark.
Yep, another spark. Yep, and he goes up there and tries to lick his face. And does so very ineffectively. You just dodge and duck, and like its tendrils are whipping high, whipping low, and you just see a very impressive display of acrobatics that you would not think comes from somebody who twists their ankle walking next to a river. Yeah, so that's his turn. You hear two sounds. The distinctive sound of a lock being opened and the sound of your hammer scraping against stone.
All right, I turn around.
Oh my god. And you see that your hammer is floating and that the door of this thing is open.
I grab it.
Liam's turn.
Oh, I can't grab it yet?
Not yet. It's not your turn. But when somebody rolls a 1 on my side of things, bad things happen to them too.
Gotcha. Good enough.
Yep.
So Ula has stepped in here because of the destroyed sigils on the wall.
Exactly, yeah.
And is helping me. I get it. That's fine. That's what I believe.
That's really all that matters.
Right.
So my initial idea of I'll be safe against the wall has kind of screwed me in this situation, as I cannot get away from him at all.
Oh, you can shift along that wall. Those torches are just...
But I'm still within one space from him.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Yeah,
if I was here, then I could have shifted away one spot, but I'm just stuck next
Well,
to
you
him.
could run with a provoke of opportunity and see what happens. But I don't know how dead you are. You haven't been hit yet.
I haven't been hit yet, but I'm trying to think.
You could also, you could run and then spend a point and... you could run and turn around and attack. But you would be attacked with an attack of opportunity.
Right. And if
Being where you are is not a good spot for you.
If I use my longbow this close, I also provoke attack of opportunity.
So no matter where you move or how you move, you're going to provoke opportunity unless you just stand and do nothing.
Yeah. Which you'll then get hit regular.
Yeah, then next turn,
It will feel.
smack.
Yeah. The other thing you could do is you could shift and then defend and shift again using your point and get out of its range and not provoke an attack. You could be there, but it doesn't put you very
You couldn't
forward.
attack them.
But you can attack.
And it's one move and he's back where he was.
Yep. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you.
I know.
I'm not really.
I'm trying to think. This
I'm trying
through. Well, I know that you're not trying to help me as you roll a low number and immediately go, shit. And then you have to disappointingly tell Matt.
That his hammer's floating next to him eloquently.
Exactly.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to shift this way. The torch is just on the wall, right?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yep, you can-
I'm not just like hanging out in a piece of fire.
No.
Do you have something you can shiv him with?
I have an axe. I have a hand axe. And that's what I'm going to use.
Okay.
So...
go.
21.
Yep.
Okay, and that's 1d6. So this guy. For 8 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, he's bloodied. So you find this chink in his stone-like scale armor and just kind of get a nice wet, crunchy worm sound as you jump
Okay,
through.
so he's bloodied at 18.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
But luckily, you've dispatched the 18 points of damage fairly well so far.
You guys are like, keep going. You've got this good. Oorith, your turn.
I will say that Bumdertron at some point was on and asked us. It is 5e.
Yep, this is 5e, Bunder time.
I replied in chat, but
Thank you. Never mind.
FYI, second watcher.
You know what?
At least second chatter.
Bumdertron takes 6 points of damage for distracting me.
On a D6,
On a
damn.
D6, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Oorith's turn.
Do I see the lock and hammer opening?
No.
I do not. Okay. Then I will fire an arrow into the
Beast.
doohickey.
Okay.
That's the one.
Yep.
Bad guy.
Natural one.
I love this game. Roll a d20.
spend
Roll a d20.
a roll?
What was that?
Can I spend an action point to re-roll that?
You can do an
inspiration
inspiration, yeah.
Inspiration, that's the one.
No.
No, okay.
You can spend it. You can spend an inspiration point to attack again with no minuses. But first, roll a d20, and if you roll 10 or below, you hit Liam with an arrow.
13.
Ha! Good job. You do not hit Liam with an arrow. Now
Just
you may.
missed it.
Yep. Now you may take your second attack with no penalties. Well, using your inspiration.
That apple on your head, I made sure that I took that off for you. I'm pretty sure it was evil.
Much
It
appreciated.
was there by the giants.
There is a kind hole in Liam's jacket now.
My hood got swiped off as the
18 on the next one.
Yes, that's a hit.
Okay. 1 point of damage.
There's no pluses on that.
there's got to be a modifier. Really? No.
Well, it's a short bow, and
You should
I
be
don't
able
have
to get
strength.
plus
What's your dexterity?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dexterity
the
is.
dexterity adds to it?
I'm pretty. Hold on, I'll look it up.
No matter what you're using to attack, you use the same modifier for it. So I
Oh, do you?
use
Okay, so it would be a +3.
I use strength, so I get +3 on all of them.
Yeah, I use dexterity, so I get 4.
Okay, so
it'd be
four
plus 3 on my dexterity.
So 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is not dead, but it is got another arrow sticking out of it, bleeding green goo down its side. You hit it in one of its hearts. All right. So that was Oorith doing some exciting stuff. Do you move, Oorith, or are you happy right there?
I'm happy right there.
Okay. Thordin.
Okay, I grab my hammer.
It's floating in the air.
Does that cost anything to grab
You can run over there and grab it.
Oh, it's floating in the lock?
Yeah, well, it's
in the cage?
floating in the doorway, coming out of the cage.
So 5, 10.
Oh, yeah, you can run over there.
So that costs my move, right?
Yeah, and you try to grab it.
Yeah, I grab it.
Okay.
I try to.
Strength check.
Strength?
Yep.
I wondered.
21.
Yep, you beat it. You were like grab it, and you're like oh shit! You pull it hard, and you hear like a cackly kind of grunt as you pull it out of the grip of something.
Perfect.
Yep. So now you have your hammer.
Yeah.
You can still make an attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have a chance of hitting whatever's in the cage? Is it confined enough?
Kind of
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You have a good chance.
Do a twirl.
It's right here in front of you. You can,
Yeah, I'm gonna. When I grab it, I'm gonna immediately strike back.
You'll take a -2.
That's fine.
Yeah, which is not a bad minus considering.
Yep. Okay, so at this point, I've got it with both hands,
Okay.
Warhammer style. 17 minus 2 is 15.
17.
I got.
Oh, 12 plus that minus that. Yep. No. You hit something. You feel like you hit something softly, but you glance off whatever it is. Not enough to do damage.
I'm going to remain.
Yeah, but you have whatever it is blocked in there. Well, clearly it's the head, but
Okay.
Okay.
I feel like Liam and Oorith have this well under control at this point. I'll swing at nothing for a while.
That's when 3 possibly at one time human, kind of like graying, long-haired, golem-y looking creeps start climbing out of the over the ledge of the crypt or the chasm here and start heading towards you guys. That's their turn. Liam.
Okay. Does the monster not get a turn? Trying to play fair.
Yeah, nope, that's right.
Should have not. I'm sorry.
Man, he does.
play
Nope,
fair.
you're right. I did all my other monsters, but not that one. And he does good too. What's your armor class?
15.
Yeah, he hits you.
Oh, shit. Get him off.
Can you turn his tentacles towards you? That's okay.
It's Zoidberg.
You haven't taken any damage yet?
No. I like how he asked because you know that he's gonna like
7.
make it more than it was supposed to
No.
be. So you haven't taken any
No,
damage.
it turns out this guy has advantage over no damage.
It likes no
He
damage.
really likes fresh creatures.
As it kind of clamps down on you and tries to wrestle you down, but doesn't quite get you, but does a lot of damage as it bites into you.
So now my turn.
Now Liam.
All right, so I'm gonna shift away 1 and shoot an arrow at him.
Now, I will say that you've got thorns, and there's 3 guys over there.
Oh.
That's all I'll say.
And an inspiration point.
Right.
Because you used your move. But
Those guys
Yeah,
haven't
but he can shoot
attacked
his
me
arrow
yet.
at them, right?
gotta cast a spell.
Oh, right,
And then
right,
shoot
right.
the arrow.
Never mind. Go ahead. Do your thing. I'm out. Don't mind me.
I'm gonna keep attacking the thing that's trying to kill me
Good enough.
for the time being.
Might be a sandwich in it for you later.
So, so I'm gonna shoot an arrow still at the monster, Mr. Tentacles. 16.
Now, hold on. It's a longbow.
Oh yeah, 18. Ah, God,
It's a hit.
it's been plus. Oh man,
Right.
It's okay. You've either hit or missed by a long way.
Yeah,
so
okay.
so far, I think.
oh, that's not a
Roll the d20.
Not
Roll
a
the d20.
Not a d20.
He does 23 points of damage?
I do 7.
Yeah, you drop back, and this thing kind of comes lunging down towards you, and you send one right down the maw, right between its beaks and into its throat, and it just like kind of in like this kind of big, coil of a gigantic worm or snake kind of slides momentum towards you, and is dead at your feet. Good job.
I feel good about that.
Yeah, I feel good too.
You did all but like 4 points of damage.
Oorith totally helped.
Oorith, your turn. You are up, sir. So, Oorith,
My turn.
you see this thing go down. You are now fully aware of the 3 things coming out of the pit. You're not really aware of what Thordin is doing behind you. You're just not sure.
You saw me grab a hammer difficultly and then swing it in the cage for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
He's obviously dazed.
He's lost it.
Right.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
dig in
mad
my
at the
pack
cage.
for my bag of ball bearings,
Okay. Got it.
and
Boom.
then is that take 1 action for digging for that, or how long
we
is
can
it?
call that your movement. Your move
Okay,
action. Taking it. You got it.
and then would I be able to throw that in front of the 3?
Absolutely. Making an attack roll using your dexterity as the modifier.
Natural 1.
Gosh darn it.
I love this game. Wow.
The hero of last game on the back-to-back nat ones.
Now we've got difficult terrain behind us.
All around.
Hey, good news. Difficult terrain doesn't bother us.
But dexterity saving throws still matter. You go to throw it, and you just didn't look up, and your hand clips the stalactite above you, ripping the bag open and spilling the bell bearings all around you and your allies.
Whoops.
Still roll 1.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys, my bad.
Okay.
There we go. All right. Kind of dumb looking.
Yeah, very dumb looking, like
I don't know, man.
wrong side of the breeding pool kind of look.
He almost looks like a baby giant.
Yeah, baby giant, sure.
Oh.
Is it when a
he's
giant?
Oh, baby giant.
Is it when a giant does a halfling? Is that?